Okay, so I came across this and it bothered me. It basically almost turned my stomach when I was listening to the video. And it goes with everything that I say about this LGBTQ movement, this nonsense that men are women, women are men. They have every right as, say, a biological female. A trans woman has the same rights as the biological female, using the same locker rooms, the same bathrooms, which I think is absurd and it should be outlawed. Well, I came across this video of a 17-year-old girl who basically encountered a transgender woman in a shower at a local gym. And when she went to the front desk after she was scared out of her mind, basically, because she didn't know what was happening, they basically told her, don't worry about it. It's allowed. You do you and don't worry about what the transgender female does. So have a look at this video and listen carefully because it's unbelievable. Anyways, have a look.
Good evening, council members and residents of Santee behind me. My name is Rebecca Phillips and I'm 17 years old. I am not a resident of Santee, but I am employed at a local restaurant, the Omelet Factory, and I work out regularly at the Santee YMCA. Just 2 weeks ago, after finishing my shift at my job, I went to the gym to swim laps. As I was showering after my workout, I saw a naked male in the women's locker room. I immediately went back into the shower, terrified, and hid behind their flimsy excuse for a curtain until he was gone. I ran into a bathroom stall to change as quickly as I could, organizing my thoughts to share with the people at the front desk. As I did so, I could only think of my 5-year-old sister, who I bring to this gym during the summer to enjoy their water slides. This is the YMCA, where hundreds of children spend their summer afternoons in childcare camps. This is the YMCA where my little sister took gymnastics lessons. The locker room was supposed to be her safe haven to gossip with her friends and shower and change. When I asked the YMCA management what their policy was regarding transgenders, they confirmed that the man that I saw was indeed allowed to shower wherever he pleased. As long as you are not a red flag on Megan's Law, the California Sex Offender Registry, a grown male can shower alongside a teenage girl at your YMCA location here in Santee. I was made to feel as though I had done something wrong when I talked to people at the YMCA. Somehow, the indecent exposure of a male to a female minor was an inconvenience to them. When my dad spoke to the sheriff's office, they told him that he should never allow me to shower there ever again. The YMCA wouldn't let my father speak to the manager of the Santee branch. After waiting several days, he finally received a call from Terry Moss, who is the director of membership for San Diego County. She informed my dad that I was not in any danger at the time of the incident, that I was safe. But I ask you this. I'm assuming all of you either have a wife, a sister, daughters, or granddaughters, or are a woman yourself. Could you knowingly send an underage girl into a room where there was a naked male and say that she was not in danger, that she was safe, or more importantly, that this was right? The fact that we are now tailoring our privacy policies and bathroom laws around transgenders, ignoring the blatant threat to safety that this poses, is obscene. The safety of children, girls, is on the chopping block. And this issue is not unique to one political party. Both Democrats and Republicans whom I have shared this story with have all been equally disgusted. So I implore you all to take action. With great privilege comes great responsibility. Whether it's requiring transgenders to use the single-stall family restrooms or making them use the bathroom which aligns with their biological
Thank you.
Okay, so that bothered me for several reasons. One, they're letting a male who says he's a female shower in the female locker room showers. Two, this was a 17-year-old girl in there with this male, and she had to see everything he had right in front of her because it's California after all, and the transgender people have more rights than anybody else. So when she went to the desk to complain and basically say, what is going on here? They told her he can shower, or she can shower wherever she wants, and you were never in any danger. So as long as this transgender female, there's no red flags with Megan's Law against him, or he's not on the California sex offender registry, he can do whatever he wants, which is absolute nonsense. She went with her father to the San Diego County Sheriff, and all the sheriff was able to tell her was, don't go there again. The father was not allowed to speak to the manager because the manager knows it's absolutely wrong, and the manager was probably going to get an earful. So they didn't want to deal with the father. But a little while later, the manager calls to tell the father that his daughter was in no danger, was never in any danger. Basically, it's a regular occurrence at their YMCA that this transgender woman works out, goes swimming, does whatever, then takes his clothes off and gets in the shower with teenage girls or younger girls or even adult girls, females. That's what's wrong with this country, and it doesn't surprise me that it's California, okay? We know San Francisco is the LGBTQ capital of the United States. We know Gavin Newsom is the lamest excuse for a governor there ever was, and he's on board with everything because these are the people who are voting for him. And it bothers me for another reason, because I have daughters. And although my daughters are adults now, they're 19 and 21, I can't imagine one of them coming home after going to a gym and telling me that they were in the shower and there was a male taking a shower in there. I quite frankly, I don't know what I would do, but I certainly would go down to the facility and try to get some information as calmly as I could. There is no excuse whatsoever for biological males to be allowed because they call themselves women. They should not be allowed to shower in a woman's shower in a woman's locker room. This is a 17-year-old kid. And she turns around and there's this dude with all his junk hanging out, and she was scared shitless because she didn't know what the hell was going on. She didn't know if she was going to be attacked. But again, the manager said after the fact, you were never in any danger. It's a common occurrence. What is going on in this country, and why are people okay with this? This is not okay. You can have all the dudes who say they're women you want. They can all go to the gym, they can work out, they can share war stories, they can share makeup tips, they can do whatever they want. Give them their own locker room, their own showers. They should not ever be allowed to disrobe and get into a shower where there are young girls. It's 100% wrong, and it needs to stop, and someone needs to be held accountable. This is not normal behavior. It never will be normal behavior other than in that LGBTQ plus 3 minus 6 community. It's normal to them because in their warped minds, again, they're mentally ill. This dude, I'm a girl, so I can take my clothes off and have my dick hanging, and then I can have everybody watch me. It's okay, I'm harmless. It's wrong. It's offensive. And he scared a young girl, traumatized this kid basically. She couldn't even talk to the people at that board meeting. And quite frankly, I'm pretty sure they didn't even care, because in their community, They embrace it. Everybody's included. We're all inclusive here. If John says he's Jane, then that's okay. As long as he's not a sex offender or he was never on a red flag list, he's okay. He can get in the shower with 6-year-olds or 16-year-olds or 30-year-olds. It's okay. it's normal over here in Santee in the YMCA. It is not normal. It is disgusting. And these politicians need to be held accountable for not only scaring this kid, but for allowing this nonsense to continue. Again, you can have all the dudes you want saying they're women, which we all know can't happen. Give them their own space because there's enough of them. And they can have a ball. They can wash each other. They can do whatever they want. They can do their hair after. It is absolute trash that they allow this to happen in public facilities where there are people, young people, under the age of 18 using these facilities. It's offensive to adults. I can only imagine what that girl might have thought when she saw this dude in the shower with her. It needs to stop, and politicians need to wake up and do the right thing and give these people their own space, their own accommodations, and then they'll say funding. Oh no, Joe Biden's White House will give them all the funding they want for this shit because they're all on board with it. Give them the money, build them their own locker room, give them all the mirrors they want and hair dryers so they can all the dudes who think they're girls, they can all take care of themselves. Stay away from the kids and stay away from the biological females in the female shower because a transgender woman does not belong in the same place as biological women. And that's it. And again, that's my opinion. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't liked this video, please hit the like button. Subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. Share this video with someone. People need to hear this. This is so wrong, and it's not the first time it's happened, and it certainly won't be the last. So please share this video with someone. I hope everybody's healthy and safe, and I'll see you soon with something else. Have a good night. Haven't liked